Hello, good yo-yo people. I'm Nate, and this is Let's Talk Yo-Yo. Today, I am doing a review of the Core Co Diesis. This is my review of the Diesis. So this is the in the hand section. As usual, I talk about what it feels like in the hand before I throw it. Core Co is a unique company. They started off with the Standard, which was, if you're not familiar with the Standard, it has a metal body, but an outside shell that is made of machined out of Delrin. And so it's a very unique yo-yo. So right away, they started off as a very unique company, offering some just really awesome designs that haven't been tried yet, or have been tried but not executed well, or just some really creative stuff. And so I was really excited when I saw some snapshot teaser photos of this yo-yo a while back, and I definitely needed to get my hands on one. I actually haven't got my hands on one. This is Randy's own. He let me borrow it for a while, and so this is my review of this Diesis. Sorry, it's a very cool yo-yo. Of course, right away you're going to notice that it doesn't have any indented caps at all. It is flat, right? This is not the first time somebody's done something like this, but the concept in this is very unique. It's actually two separate pieces on each half. And so there's a lot of variety that you could do with this. I think there's some really cool potential where you can anodize the outer part separate from the actual gap. And so I think that's really cool. This actually comes in, this has been laser engraved with these sort of roses here. I think they're roses. Anyways, and this has been laser engraved, and this is Anthony Rojas's design. And so very cool. So I guess there's going to be maybe a series of artists editions of the Diesis. That right there is a really cool thing where it kind of leaves a canvas for some really creative things that you can do. And then there's one that also says Core Co across it, and it's sort of repeated with the font there. And I've seen a solid black one as well. Those are the only ones I personally seen. I'm sure there's a few others that are coming out as well. But this has then a fade here as well underneath all that, and then a clear or silver gap. So very cool. It's a V-shaped yo-yo, but very comfy, very organic-esque V-shape. So it's very comfortable in the hand, fairly standard size, good size shape. Nice size gap, not super narrow, but on the narrower side. And so it's just right away, just before I threw it, you know, you could probably tell this is going to be just a really fun sort of chill yo-yo, not really meant to be super high performance, but just super fun. And I think that's one of the cool things about Core Co is that they produce really fun yo-yos. Now they have a few really good competition yo-yos. In particular, I think their best spinning yo-yo, even in their own words, is the collaboration they did with SF. Now when you take it apart, you can really tell that hollow space in there. Now this is what you can tell. Check this out. All right, so this is silver. When you can see on the post here that this is this color. So what's happened is it looks like it's been pressure fitted into there. Now talking to Randy on Instagram, he said this would blow my mind, and it did, because I'm not sure how this concept works here, but there's actually a little pocket of air in between these two pieces. So there's not a complete connectivity around the edge here. Right? But they've been certainly pressed in there in some way. Very cool, very unique. It's a cool idea. But you can tell when you take them apart, you can really tell that hollowness with just kind of the side on its own. When it's together, it doesn't really feel like it's hollow. It definitely feels like one solid piece. And so, anyways, very cool idea, very cool concept. It's got a nice matte finish on there as well. It's going to grind fairly well. That shape as well is going to be really good for grinds. All right, I'm excited to play it. I've played this for about a week or two, and so I'm going to go ahead and share you my thoughts. Alright, welcome back to the On the String section with the Diesis Core Co Yeah, this is a super cool yo-yo. Um, they have not released many of these yo-yos yet, and so there's only a few out there in the wild. So hoping to see a full release here fairly soon. Uh, Now it's an interesting play on the string. It has a solid feel to it, very commanding. It doesn't really have like any super float to it. It's not super light. It's kind of a nice in between weight. Just really solid. A fairly stable yo-yo. Really solid stability. Nice binds. Nice and tight. Doesn't feel like it's hollow in its play. All right, let's go ahead and throw a stupid trick. We're gonna improvise something here. I told you it was gonna be improvised. Man, this is a really fun yo-yo. I mean, I wasn't surprised it was gonna be a fun yo-yo. I mean, just everything that goes into it. Core Co just makes really enjoyable yo-yos, and the Diesis is no exception. I really am excited to actually get my hands on one myself at some point here. But man, it's really fun. It's a really nice, just kind of laid back, but you can also push it sort of yo-yo. Really commanding. Really, I mean, I don't think I've ever owned any yo-yos that have flat caps like this. So, but yeah, it's super fun. It's just a really enjoyable yo-yo. So I'm excited to see these getting, more of these out in the wild. And so good job, Core Co. I'm excited to see what other sort of artistic additions there might be. And there's plenty of artists in the yo-yo community, and excited to see what maybe they have to offer. All right, that is my review of the Core Co Diesis. And as usual, good day and good yo-yo.